this also part of the Reaper's curse? One of my specialties. They were nothing.
Show you the beauty of my spear.
Let's go! Who wants some?
I'm not one to go easy. There's a cloud sheep egg, another ingredient for the Omega Elixir.
All right. Let's hurry and get this back to Videl.
I'm not sure I've ever seen Laphicet so animated.
He's never really lost anything, so he can still believe in hope.
That's a dark way of putting it.
Once he's confronted with reality, he'll change his tune.
Are you certain?
Yeah, everyone's like that.
Then how do you explain yourself? You've lost. You've been hit hard by reality. You don't have any hope for anything. So why do you risk your life with this revenge business?
Why the hell shouldn't I? There's no hope waiting for me on the other side of revenge. I know full well it won't fix anything.
There we go.
Or bring anyone
Hey,
back.
we are no longer muted. Thumbs up. Hello, everybody. We're actually here for real now.
And that's probably
Sorry,
how Laphicet
my
feels
stream
right now,
required
too.
my mic because it wasn't working with his.
Can't let go
I don't
of
know
the
why,
weight
but
of
every
anger
time I
and
try to
sorrow.
use your mic
And
recently,
he
it just
can't
doesn't
bring
work.
himself to
You said
stop
that earlier.
holding
I
on to
heard you.
hope.
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to
This
say
is
about
how
it.
far he'll go for his friends.
Works for him, just
two
doesn't
are
work
both
for me.
illogical,
So
for
I
sure.
plugged in my mic.
I suppose a dumb old demon like me doesn't quite feel the same need for action.
Oh, it's only 20 minutes.
Only 20 minutes?
Yeah. Why do you have your camera angled so low?
I don't know. It's just how it works. I got into it. I'm guessing it's from me dropping down and making sure that I'm able to move. Like when I come
I guess.
down from up high.
Yeah, it was like that for a while earlier too. So.
Well, I angled it so that way I could find the item that was on the ground. So I wanted to find what was there. What's up here?
Don't know yet. Haven't been.
Probably don't need to, but
Well, won't hurt.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's what connects to the other part.
Ah, okay. Alright, so we can just make our way back. Wait. Oh.
What?
Oh, Western Galaxy. Okay, it's the western side. I
Yeah,
thought
that's the once you go through that cave-shaped doorway, I guess we'll call it.
Yeah, I thought
that'll be
those-
the place where we needed to reach with the board.
I thought that was I thought that meant dungeon.
It's kind of. I think it just means that like, when you're in a dungeon, you're either going into a dungeon or you're transitioning to another floor, another door, like a map section, if you will. So like, the little green ones give us like islands or rooms or whatever, right?
Oh, they're pathways.
They're all pathways. Like, if you open your map, you see that the green ones lead onto the same map section, so you won't have to like R1 to swap between the green ones.
Oh, the green nodes.
Yes.
I thought you meant like the little paths that were green.
No. Okay, now we have to go back to the place,
Yep.
which we could do with the fast travel button.
Oh, yeah.
You remember what the name is? I think it's Renede.
Is that where we were?
Renede is where Videl is.
Oh, yeah. Wait. With
Okay.
us having fast travel, is our boat gonna come with us?
Yes. I think Renede is where Videl is.
Yeah, this is where he is.
Ask his wings. 1 million gold monies.
Yeah, this is where he normally is.
The other second in town, I think.
He's normally right here, but he ran away. Because he's scared.
But he'll probably still be there.
He isn't, though.
Then what's the map? What's our quest say? Notably, that's not our quest that you've clicked on. So we go back to Titania, and you'll make it there? We still need to find the kid.
Yeah. Okay, why are you doing that? Thank you. What is this one? Thank you. Why is there something here? Something in town. Has to be somewhere around here.
Maybe we need some store stuff to get him.
Yeah. See if our boat's here.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, even if we fast travel?
Yeah, they just follow us. I don't think fast travel is canon to this game's story, so.
I've had games where like there was a fast travel system, but like you can lose your mode of transportation and you'd have to go all the way back to go get it.
Yeah. Me too. It's just dumb to design it that way, in my opinion.
Yeah. Do we want to go there? Because we have a quest there.
Might as well. To go to Endgame afterwards.
That we do.
It's just gonna be another Moggy thing. Have you saved recently?
Yeah.
Look at the wee little grippies on the Switch 2 controllers.
They're definitely different.
Supposed to use them for mouse mode.
For mouse mode?
Yes.
What's mouse mode?
That's when
Take
you
a look
take
at
your
this.
Joy-Con 2 and you use it
As a mouse?
like a mouse.
Okay.
Hey, we got the new thing. That means Tipo Island's fully complete. Let's go.
Scout ship departing.
Why'd you send him back then?
No, I didn't mean to.
Kresnik!
Scout ship departing.
Did you see the area definition?
Not
I think you're gonna get a kick out of it.
well, I recognize Kresnik. See, I heard
Cat-shaped.
Kresnik, and I thought about the Kresnik from this game.
Well, technically that
But
counts.
these are cats.
Yeah, because Rolo.
Oh! I thought we already had that island.
No. We have Zillia 1, we don't have Zillia 2. Tipo Zillia 1, Kresnik is Zillia 2.
Oh, okay.
Because even if the fan base doesn't want to talk about Zillia 2,
It
Namco
does.
does.
Ugh.
Eater of Gold in Baird Marsh.
Yep.
That's probably where we're going.
But we did make money for the other ones.
Good. Ah, yes, you can now tech deck in town. I don't. Oh, okay.
Next weekend is Bunny Bonanza Saturday.
Oh,
Bunny
nice.
Bonanza Saturday? What's that?
I've heard of this. You eat a hearty, healthy meal of rabbit meat to help you get nice and strong.
Just tell them not to
You
rabbit.
eat rabbits? No, silly. The night of the third Saturday of every month,
Lonely
go to
people?
sleep hugging a rabbit. Huh. If you go to sleep with a fuzzy friend in your arms, you're sure to have good dreams.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm sure I heard that you eat them too.
You must be thinking of Rat Pig Roundup Saturday. There's a Saturday for rat pigs too? Yep. On the night of the third Saturday of every month, people who aren't lonely eat rat
People
pigs
who
to get
aren't
nice and
lonely.
strong.
Makes sense. Rat pigs are great sources of nutrition. An amazing choice for anyone, lonely or not.
The secret to a happy family is Rat Pig Roundup Saturday.
So
That's
you got
what I
lonely
always
people hugging
say.
bunnies
I feel bad for the
and
rat
family
pigs.
people eating pigs.
Yep.
First mate, sir, I heard an interesting rumor. Apparently Vortigern came under attack in the middle of reconstruction. The place was completely sacked.
Let's go.
Are you serious?
Any idea who did it?
They say it was a single demon.
Let's
He
go.
called himself Lancelot de Capulus and challenged one
De Capulus.
exorcist in particular to come try and fight him.
Was it-
Lancelot.
That's Count Cabalus's first name. The nobleman they say was kidnapped. Did he turn into a demon? Or is this some kind of scheme?
Hey,
That's somebody
any
else's
chance you know
storyline.
if the exorcist he wants to fight
Yeah,
is
it's
Shigure.
Shigure?
it's a girl.
Yeah, he seeks a duel with Legate Shigure Rangetsu, or so the rumor goes.
That's the real Count.
That's a bit of a leap.
The Count is a prideful man. But when the Abbey stole his political power, his own former servant Shigure rose to legate and suddenly outranked him. The disgrace must have been worse than death.
Then the
Enough to
lord your
create
family used to
malevolence.
serve was...
That's right. The Capaluses.
Then, if the Capaluses were the royal family's hidden dagger, the Rangetsu clan was its blade.
A demon that can wipe out Vortigern is no joke. If we could
They
team
wanna
up with
team up with
him,
him.
that'd give us a real edge.
That's a real big if for some of us, Eisen.
For some of us, he's like, he'll probably hate me.
Yeah.
But now we know there's a guy out here probably somewhere. Store? Cat?
Turtles! Turtles!
Why are you so
Boil
small?
oysters in the cloisters! Oh, got another letter for you, Eisen.
Okay,
Maybe it's
Is he
from
in
your
the
sister
box?
this time.
you want to read
Me?
it?
Me?
Please allow me. Now then.
Your cruelty knows no bounds. You bring deep sadness to a fair maiden's heart with each passing day. Repent, or else I'll be forced to intervene. This is your
Who
final
the hell's writing
warning.
Eisen?
And that's it.
Wow, this person sounds really mad. Eisen, what did you go and do to make the fair maiden cry?
I don't know, but I could try a couple things on you.
Ooh, excuse me if I forget to be scared. The letter mentions a fair maiden. Do you think it refers to your sister?
What?
Oh, you could be onto something. She must be lonely
Nah,
so
dude.
far away from her brother.
It sounded like she's pretty fond of you.
Are you suggesting that Eisen's sister wrote these letters? I mean, they're certainly unusual, but
My sister wouldn't write something like this.
Oh, he doesn't know who wrote
maybe
them,
it's
right?
someone who's spending a lot of time around her. Like, oh, a man whose shoulder she cries on.
Damnation, Magilu! My sister doesn't have any guy clinging onto her! Do you know something I don't? Prove it! Bring him here right now!
Calm down, Eisen. No one's saying that.
Maggie
But
Lou's
if you're
saying that.
really that worried, why don't you go see her?
Because of the curse?
You not done that since you left?
I did go back once, a long time ago. But as soon as I showed up, a crowd started to gather. Overcome by malevolence, they turned into demons and
You got a
attacked my
pestle
sister
now,
then
though.
and there.
Do you think it's your
Still.
fault that happened?
What do you think? I'd moved us to a safe place, low in malevolence and high up a rugged mountainside.
So much for coincidence.
I haven't gone back to see her since.
Changing topics. I know I said these Nordals were a little off, but I think I'm starting to see that as part of their appeal.
Huh?
My point is, no matter
Oh,
how
that might have
odd
been
it
one of the
might
dolls,
be,
actually.
any gift
Oh,
could make
yeah,
a girl
maybe.
happy if it's given from the heart.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You can't have one.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, it just picked it up. It's the black doll.
They're all black. Oh no, you're right.
No, they're all supposed to be different colors.
So we have the red one, I think? There's one in Haria and one in Stonebury.
We have... Red
Yeah.
and black.
So, do we have access to Stonebury? It's a town, so you can narrow it down. Aria has one. We
Aria
have
has one?
both. We can get both.
Okay.
Well, we have to walk a long way though. Unless you want to teleport. Probably buy a couple more bottles. We only got one bottle left, so.
Yeah, okay. There's a store right here.
Yeah. Enough bottles. Yep.
More than enough money.
Yep. We can restock on life bottles while we're at it too.
Yeah. Oh, it's mustard.
This is not a more recent place, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. We said life bottles?
Yep.
We don't really use anything else. Okay, so
Stoneberry and Haria, I think was the other one.
Okay.
Show tree for one. Raspberry field on the west side.
Raspberry field on the west side?
Yeah.
So over here?
This is west, yeah.
Is this not where we got the red one?
No, the red one was in the dungeon.
Oh, I missed that. I'm not seeing the door.
Someone mentioned that this one wasn't showing up everywhere. We have to get the blue one first, maybe?
Okay. Was in order to picking them up? Henry is connected to Rory. It's connected to that beach place. Support. Oh, there it is. I can't warp there.
Where's Haria?
So, I went down here.
Can you go anywhere near there?
And I could go to the port, but like I can't warp there. That's the problem.
Did you get the doll?
I couldn't find it.
Okay. Just wait.
Like, I don't know. I checked inside the building. I looked around.
Berry bushes after completing Mount Kilaros. Okay, cool.
After completing what?
Mount Kilaros.
Did we not already do that?
I don't think so.
Okay. I guess so that way we don't finish the story early.
It gives us super boss access once we've gotten all of them, so.
Got it. Okay.
I guess get our boat.
Yeah, because apparently you could go right there, but right now the teleports aren't working. I'm just seeing if there's... Oh, yeah, something up there.
Vortigern, yeah.
Oh, right.
That's where Lancelot was.
Aldean Plains, which means I want this. No, that's the wrong.
Where are you trying to go?
I was just trying to go to a port.
How about Port Cadnix?
Where the hell am I?
Go in town.
Is this where we needed to be for Roger's thing?
No. You said you wanted a port.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I may or may not have gotten a little stressed out.
For what?
Because I was trying to figure out where to go and not succeeding. Okay. Cadex.
Yeah, we can't go there.
Yeah. I'm guessing the entire area is cut off right now.
Where's Annie at?
That's over here.
Okay.
I don't know when they're gonna let us back on here, but I know it's overrun with malevolence right now.
Yes. Middle of the ocean.
We're coming up on Lionel Island.
So much for the ghost ships.
You had to
Should
open
we
your
expect
fat
another
mouth.
welcome party waiting for us again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir.
Yeah, you would say
There's
that.
a ship drifting ahead of us.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. Their flag. It's a distress signal.
Understood. Commence approach.
Are you actually going to help an enemy ship?
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know
an
about that
obvious
one.
trap.
And
Exactly.
even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap, we'll kill everyone on board. Simple.
Oh, I see.
Waste of time if you ask me.
But I can understand why he's like, we're good people.
She still goes on board though.
Is this
Go.
Corsair Scourge?
Benwick, do we still have any Salatoma left?
I already did. Oh, my wobble.
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough on board to treat them.
Oh, never mind.
Now that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
So what's the deal?
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship.
Oh,
and
yeah.
set sail.
Teresa!
I knew
Foolish
I was
woman.
being reckless, but I never expected we'd run afoul of the Corsair Scourge. But you know, I'm glad we did.
She's about to
since
get
it
real
brought
violent,
me
ain't
to
she?
you.
Mm-hmm.
You seriously plan to fight in that condition?
No, no. I know you've won this one. Use me as you will.
Use you?
Crazy.
Don't bother asking. It's a trap.
Lionel Island is where you'll find Dees. Aetherian. My brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art.
Bom, bom.
Its formula developed by Lord Melchior.
Molly goes, yeah, I don't give a crap.
She's like, of
The
course,
art
he's
heightens
developed
an
something
Alok's
new.
power far beyond its normal limits. The effect is incredible.
What's the
Normal
downside?
arts don't even compare. Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
Why are you telling us this?
The art is still untested and imperfect. There's no guarantee its caster will survive the effects. I don't want anything to happen to Oscar. If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you. This will afford you a window to snatch the Therian and make your
This
escape.
was not her initial idea.
Nope.
You're
but
willing
she's
to betray
use
the
it.
Abbey?
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar.
Hey, look at that. Someone said something like that a couple of years ago in Red Velvet.
Yep.
I know you can't trust me, so don't give me your medicine. I'll place my life in your hands.
She's kind of useless if you don't give her the medicine. Also, can she spread it?
Yeah, but
Just
we took the
save
medicine.
Oscar.
Yeah, so did Eleanor the second time.
Oh, yeah.
If true, this information will be of use to us. For now, let's bring her aboard and give her the medicine.
Like, oh, she's like, don't give me the medicine, use me as you like. And she's like, yeah, we're gonna give you the medicine anyway.
I don't have a reason not to believe what you're saying anyway.
Yeah.
Nor does she probably feel like Teresa could fight back adequately enough.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take the Norman outfits off. I think they look stupid and hilarious.
They 100% do look both stupid and stupid.
So, you're going to believe her story?
An art that boosts a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. Sounds
Look
like
how
we might be in
excited he
for
looks.
a real fight.
Right?
Yeah, nasty.
And she said that Melchior developed it too.
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best
Oh, I
idea.
bet he did use the gun,
But
actually.
why do
That
you think
makes
Teresa has really go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline. Happens all the time.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant savior, even if she's kept it from him. So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy
You
life
couldn't
if
have
she
figured
just
that out
kept in her
without knowing
place.
that?
No,
Right?
Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high standing.
Still technically a normal, but
She's a bastard child.
It happens more often than you might think.
yeah, no. Trust me, we know.
My
Some people
mother
like to sleep
died,
around.
and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid.
Hey, maybe I can take it back.
Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar,
My memories
Oscar
of her
was
are
the
all
only
skewed, I
one who
guess.
called me his sister and embraced me as family. Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
No.
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therian?
Top of the mountain.
She's like, I don't care.
I
I'm
head
gonna
through
tell
the
you
Baird
whatever
Marsh.
you wanna know.
are the
Didn't she
ruins
just
of
become
an
a Therian
ancient
too?
kingdom.
Teresa?
There you'll find the Earth Pulse Point, along with Oscar.
No, she was stripped of her title.
Yeah, but after they left, she
What
was...
happened to number one?
Oh, no, we not reached out to her. We don't know what happened after that.
Lord Artorius took number one away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist. As such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
She still acts like she's like a vassal.
We'll do as you wish. All of it.
like the pirates film. Really, because regular outfit's the best one.
Yeah.
Like, the guys don't really have anything nice.
Should have a touring or a pro racer outfit for everybody here.
I know you know this, Fee, but don't let your guard down for 1 second.
I won't.
I'll send a Sylph J if anything comes up here. Have a safe trip.
Let's
Thanks.
go, Sylph J.
Still, why would the Abbey build anything all the way out here?
Teresa, what do you know?
Because there's an
This
Earth
island
Pulse.
may be uninhabited now, but judging from the ruins, we can tell that civilization has flourished and fallen here many
Earth Pulse.
times. This island lies at a focal point of air and sea currents, as well as the flow of the Earth Pulse. That means that malevolence gathers here too.
Is that why civilization has risen and fallen here before?
It is. Furthermore, the malevolence of those long dead
Through
people
this
still
little journey
lingers
with
here,
us, is she
lost
going
and
to learn
unthinking.
how to...
Even after so long?
That
The
Moloch's
more
our
they
tools?
prospered, the greater the loss of life.
Normally, this sort of thing could not be ignored. The malevolence here should have been dealt with in haste.
But because the Abbey is scheming to resurrect Enominat, there's no way they'd want to waste such a bounty. Bursting with malevolent juiciness, and no meddlesome people around to cause trouble. There couldn't be a more perfect spot.
If there's one place they'd put a Therian, it's here.
Yippee!
That makes me want to read that.
No. Pardon me again.
This is an Abbey encampment. No one's stationed here now, but it's well maintained.
From what I could gather, it will
Why
be
is there
approximately 10 days before the next patrol stops by.
That's more than enough time to
10
find
days
the
before
Therian and get it off
they
your
come by.
lips.
We can rest here too.
10 days, yeah.
No need to rush things. We'll
Can
find the
leave before
Therian,
they
but
even
let's do it
think
right.
of coming by.
Eh.
So he gave Oscar this fancy new art, and then you just sent him packing and like.
Because they knew that he was gonna run into them.
Yeah. But he sent him to the end of the world, like, dude.
Yeah.
Onwards!
Teresa, it's been a while.
We haven't seen each other since the throne. But that doesn't seem like so long ago to me. Not when I keep
Because I
hearing
don't
so
think
much
it's so
about
different,
you.
like, so far, but also you're like,
Eleanor
very different.
Hume, the traitor.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
Nothing to worry about. I've had my dose of Salatoma.
Was it as bad as you remembered it? Brings you back to when you were an initiate, doesn't it?
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, they placed great responsibility upon you.
I like her
Oscar
hair.
should have been the one to take on that role. He had already been selected for it. But you wanted it so very badly, and that sweet, naive man that he
No wonder
is,
she's mad at that
he
little one.
let you take it.
I had no idea. Oscar had already been chosen.
She's got weird incest
Yes,
feelings towards her brother.
and after he passed on it, he was stationed on that dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him.
You don't,
I
Oscar
feel I have
does.
a right to some answers.
Why are you wearing a
My
tea
desire
cozy
to
on your
save
shoulder anyway?
humanity has not changed. I've simply found a path different from the Abbey's.
I don't find that answer acceptable.
Too bad.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer
I
no
didn't
compromises
care.
when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact.
I think you need to understand
In
they don't
order
want to
for me
kill
to
him
protect
anyway. He's not on their list.
I'm going to need you all to trust me. That's all I have to say to you.
I understand.
Here's what I think is gonna happen.
What?
He's just gonna kill the Therian and become the Therian.
Yeah, probably.
Goodness gracious.
I heard that they use this island to hold exiled prisoners.
More
Just
prison
looking at
places?
This place depresses me.
It's Australia!
I hate it here.
We can't go carelessly wandering about. This place is dangerous.
They're sending prisoners out there.
I know.
Full of
Still, from the looks
malevolence.
of those ruins, there used to be one impressive civilization here. I can practically taste the hidden treasure.
Oh, these
The
pirates.
punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict, you know.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid of the Abbey?
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to save you. Got it?
Aye, aye, sir.
He's like, nothing else that I expected, to be quite honest.
Right? And I love how she's like, wait, it's brutal. Like,
You're the one who wants to go check treasures out. You're doing the spot that's clearly out of the way. Ada, I refuse to let treasure stand by. Mana burst here. Missed something immediately.
I don't know. I thought this would be cooler.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah. It does have a tiny little brain bite. Who's that? Hey. I was like, okay. I heard the ding ding twice. I was like, where's my extra DG?
Another victory.
I'm
Or
sorry.
SG. It was all knocked out. Doesn't matter in this case. It wasn't gonna be a long fight from that point on. So.
Well, that was an enemy.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was an enemy.
Yeah, you can definitely do both ways.
I wish I had power like that.
Dragon, yeah, let's go.
Ah!
I told you it's Australia. The entire island wants you dead.
I'm like, it kind of creeped me out, so I was like, no, thank you.
It's a
I feel like I'm
Deku.
supposed to reach that.
Nah. It's a Deku sprout.
Like,
Leave it alone too long, it'll start playing a trumpet.
true that. Stop hiding out of my glove.
That's not. Oh, like, I hate to break this to you.
It's sitting there like it's a regular plant.
Yeah, but now you know. I guess I did. Say it again, Daddy.
Another victory.
Hover jet boots. Expedition.
Take a look at this.
Did anyone need boot change?
Oh,
Ooh, we got zucchini and some ratatouille.
Scout ship departing.
We also got devil wings, I think. Did the girls need new boots? Because I think that we ran out at some point.
yeah, but then we got more.
Yeah, okay, cool. If we're getting new equipment, we gotta pay attention again.
Yeah.
You don't like octopodes? They like octopodes, but they got they like mollusks. I am being bullied.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
You're gonna punch that. Five of them? It's not that much. They're all single things, too. Yay!
But there is more.
Trevor.
There's a trooper.
I'm gonna pick a fight before our bonus expires.
You're fighting the Reaper.
Red Mist watching. Is he gonna turn us into Red Mist, or does he watch Red Mist? These are the photos that you don't need. How'd you... I didn't even notice there's three of them. I thought it was only two. Yeah, we'll start.
There are none who can resist my spear.
Yippee! New boots for him. So I heard you like the music from Nier.
Yes.
That's honestly, I think the music has a huge part of like why the game's so good. Don't get me wrong, like its
Yeah.
atmosphere building is amazing, but also like when you listen to that soundtrack, you're like, okay, I was like, this is gonna be one of my top 10. Like, easily. It's ridiculous how good that soundtrack is.
Well, like, the person who was watching, was like, because I kept, after I got released, every time I chose save, I'd hear, Weiss, I would hear,
Oh yeah, let's go.
oh,
what the fuck? Bacteria. Okay. What's happening over here?
who wants to go to this guy? No, stop it!
Oh my god, they keep down me.
Keep hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm struggling so bad.
Okay, well, if I pop out of base in this today, because you can do 2 rooms in a row, and maybe we'll get one. And don't forget that a Mystic Card gives you extra SG, so...
I'm no, I'm down. It's just I need to get the combo going and they keep disappearing down
You
to
need to
the
hit them
ground.
once. If they have that pump drop.
Yeah. Yep.
What the fudge? Gross. Let's not go with somebody else. Never mind. You're up. That was Oh no, what are you doing?
Just trying to bring him back.
No, they were so slow, dude. Soul Burst! They're so annoying.
They really are.
Yeah, I think we want to show the good guy first. He seems to be Go! Okay, that jumps out. Good to know.
Whoa, what did I just do?
Nothing. You swap characters.
What I wanted to do, I wanted to get one of these.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain.
she's killing me. She's like, my priority is healing, and then she'll just res you while she's facing off against a boss. Like, buddy, what are you doing? You're dead. See if she'll at least be a little useful. Oh, you got it? Yes, sure. Damn, I missed it.
And I'm down. Go ahead and grab my things.
Oh, I'm alive. You're alive. There you go. You do good now.
Did you go back down?
Almost. I hate that move so much. Let's go. Let's go!
Ah, no!
They jump. That's gross.
Yep.
Get back.
Oh.
Got him.
Stop fooling
Back,
around.
Doctor. Sorry.
What was that?
The trophy you just got.
I'm serious about my...
It's called Back Doctor. I guess let's kill that monster, but... You can't see all the
I'm
trophies.
fooling around.
We got increased strawberries for equipment on even more higher. Wow.
But we did get it. Weapons.
Yeah.
We don't need to do anything with it, but...
Surprised, actually.
Did I equip this?
No, you turn the green one orange on the other side of the green. You're finding probably means that we're gonna need it to be orange. You guys are nowhere near as tough as
Thought you were tough last time. Not anymore, I don't.
like, the difference between up to level and you really have to try hard.
Yeah.
Not even worth my time.
No, she's right-handed.
This way.
All my single demons, all my single demons. It's warm down here.
It's not.
I'm sweating.
I'm ready for the
Awesome. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna stay in the bed too long because it's not so great for my back. He's like, okay, just come slowly, Daddy. Be careful.
I heard some of what you guys were doing.
I was playing on the bed.
Yeah.
I was trying to play a bit of Delta Room, and then my arms were like, hey, how about you stop holding something above your head?
Yeah, fair.
The combo never ends.
Right.
Yes, yes, I know. I'm incredible.
No.
Dead.
You can probably go the other side. Yeah, that bear serves no purpose.
Yeah.
That's where we came from.
Oh. The barrier shows no purpose.
Unless there's a fire barrier or water barrier in the way somewhere on the way.
Oh, maybe.
That power number 2 displayed at the throne. Hard to believe he had that hidden in him.
I mean, when you magically
Melchior
drug
said
your
that number 1 was full of
Moloch
untapped
up.
potential as well.
You
I
wouldn't
have the
believe it,
talent to
German.
use it.
Teresa, my lady, you seem angry.
Me? At what?
At me, for running away and joining Velvet.
Oh, that? I was careless. An enemy stole a tool of mine. I'm merely frustrated at my own incompetence.
A tool.
I don't care what happens to me now. Not as long as I can save Oscar.
I'm the one who hurt your precious brother. And you're asking for my help now?
Yes, you hurt him. You scarred his face, and his honor, and his heart.
Still holding a grudge then? Well, at least you won't be able to kill me in my sleep.
With no Malachim, I'm an ordinary woman. How could I threaten the Lord of Calamity? I'm painfully aware
Lord of
my own
Calamity.
weakness.
You're killing me every time.
Right.
Try to keep out of the way then.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so different from you. She had a little brother,
I know all about the Lord of Calamity, but none of that matters to me. As powerless as I am now, this is the only path for me. It's the only way I can save Oscar.
Lady Teresa.
The only difference is your brother is alive versus me.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so this one is a wind barrier.
Yeah.
But I have no idea where I'm going, so.
There might be one hidden behind the monoliths or whatever.
Yeah.
There it is. I called it.
I'm just not sure if that's the way I'm meant to go. No, you like physically creep me out.
All the more reason to destroy them, my dear.
No, like I have a physical reaction to it,
the
honey.
squid. Eliminate them.
Like I have such a physical reaction to it that I was like, I feel something.
Something exposure therapy. Actually, it's grabbing. It's good before they made it a I saw someone make a video on the new Marvel game they announced.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this because, like, out of context, it sounds absolutely bonkers, right? But they were saying like, this is Marvel Tokon Marvel Souls, I think, or Tokon Fighting Souls by Marvel, right?
Yeah.
And people are calling it the spiritual successor to Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So the new Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is actually more like Marvel vs. Capcom 1, the original Marvel vs. Capcom on arcade cabinets. So that's Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And he goes on like a chain of like, this dev team did this game, so it's really this game too. And this game is this game too. Like, it was like, oh, this is actually Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which is actually Marvel vs. Capcom 2 too. And then he's like, actually, the team who's making Tokon Rivals, Tokon Marvel Tokon Marvel Souls, the new one, okay?
Yeah.
It's got a foreign word, and then a title, and I just know it's the new Marvel game, or I don't remember the name on it, but whatever. He's like, that's actually Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasm 2, 3, or some nonsense. Because the team that was making Marvel, that is making Tokon,
Yeah.
it's not Capcom, so it's not a Marvel vs. Capcom game, because it's not a Capcom fighting game. It doesn't have any Capcom characters, it's literally Marvel. It's the developers who made Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear.
Okay.
And Persona 4 Arena, and Cross Tag, and Under Night In-Birth, and Dragon Ball Fighters, and, like, all those fun games that people like a lot. Like, none of their fighting games have been, like, underappreciated, I find. They're just, I think they have, like, a bit of, they're not Street Fighter, and they're not Tekken, and they're not Smash, so they're not as well known in the West. Or they haven't been, but, like, nowadays, Guilty Gear and, well, specifically Guilty Gear, is the one they released the most recently.
I'm not one to go easy.
Oh, yeah.
Has been pretty popular overall. Because the FGC has a lot of Japanese fighters and a lot of Eastern fighters.
Makes sense.
But yeah, shouts out to Arxis, man. When they make a fighting game, you know you're gonna enjoy it. Like, you know it's good, generally speaking. They have, like, also they like to have story modes, which 10 out of 10. And they're one of the first, like, fighting game devs that I've ever seen do auto combos, which is instead of, like, having to input 50 million combos to get a simple combo, you can just hit the basic attack button, like one of your light attack buttons, and your character will automatically do their basic combo at reduced power.
Nice.
So, like, you're not gonna win tournaments that way, because it's the combo that everybody's gonna be doing.
Yeah.
But if you're just trying to get past story mode, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I hate these guys.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
It's too late. He's in. Oh, you can change your weapon.
If I have another blade.
I think you do.
Oh, I do.
I really wish they had, like, changed more than just the base model 3 times. Like, she essentially has 3 of the same, like, 3 different blade shapes, and then it's just color swaps, and I'm like, okay, but Lloyd had, like, 50 million different sword shapes, and every character from, like, Tales of Graces and Tales of, like, Symphonia had, like, full-on different setups. Hell, even Ludger had, like, more than just a color swap in between his weapons. And again, they'll do it better in, Tales of Arise, where they have, like, actually differently shaped and designed weapons across the board. Mostly because, like, for the most part early on, they're, like, all element based.
Yeah. Yeah, I started.
It's good. It redeems, like, this game redeems Hysteria, and then Arise showed us that Berseria wasn't just blue.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
I just, not knowing that history, I started playing the game and I got bored very quickly.
I mean, the fact that they decided to give you healing that can just be taken away from you is kind of wild to me, but...
Yeah.
No, nothing can be taken away from you. The fact that they have limited healing across the board. And then again, you recover it at save points, so it is what it is, but... I think that we have to flip the switch in the other section and come back here.
Yeah.
This is the one that wasn't blocked by the wind wall, right?
Yeah.
You have your board, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got it. But it's just for
We
the
got it at
area.
the beginning area.
The docks. Yeah. My cold feet and me. Smell the truth. Is it that section that was blocked off or not?
Oh!
They make little water noises. I love octopus. Octopi. Octopods. Why are those ones weird? Like the other octopodes you didn't
They didn't make the same sound.
They did.
I probably didn't notice it, but it's very prominent with these guys in the way that they move, and I'm just like, ugh.
I mean, they use the same model as the other octopodes.
It never bothered me before. I don't know what it is.
That's why I'm wondering. That's why I'm the confusion.
Maybe it's just because of how loud it is. That is so stupid.
Well, the other one was, you can go around this one, can't you?
This one I can go around. The last one,
It was further down.
well, the last one actually blocked off a secondary path, but that secondary path,
Wasn't the Earth one? So we just moved the Earth from Earth to Wind, and then the Earth one didn't it? Oh, okay, the Earth one blocked off the one with the no.
the Earth one blocked off
This, yeah. So this is we can move
The
on.
wind blocked
Molecule
off
are just
the other
tools.
path in the
What
other
are you
area,
reading
but
over?
you can't go any further because we can't jump
Velvet,
that far.
Eleanor, or Teresa. You're not sure whose little brother you want to be, eh? In that case, I assure you I'm the kindest of
You weren't even on the ballot.
The cruelest, most...
Bianca was like, run, just book it.
That's not what's on my mind. There's
You're
something I
wrong,
need
and
to
we're
say
not
about
just
Teresa.
tools. Look at
Something you wish
Eisen.
to say? Then speak,
Don't
number
call
two.
him number 2.
That's just it.
Oh, dude, if you said number 2 in this group, I'd slap the crap out of you.
Yep.
Laphicet?
It's the name Velvet gave me.
The way I'd be
very
like, we don't
important to
treat
me.
them like slaves
Something
here.
can be important to you?
Yes, I have feelings. You see, Malakim are not tools.
Very well. I shall call you Laphicet from now on.
Thank you, Lady Teresa.
You're kinder than you look, my dear Teresa.
No, it's weird.
Thank you,
What was that all about?
You misunderstand. With so much at stake.
There it is. She's like, I don't care. I don't believe it. I don't need to.
Velvet, tell me what you know about Teresa.
Oh yeah, Aizen never met them in combat, eh?
A clear picture
Yeah.
of what you can do.
All right.
He's like, how hard is it?
Teresa and Oscar.
I can give you the lowdown on
No, bien fou, leave.
Teresa and Oscar are the best of the best.
They're not the best of the best. They're not even.
Some call
They're not
them
even
the
legates.
There are only around 100 praetors in the world, so we're talking very elite.
Anyone called a consul is going to be adept at both fighting and leadership. They are key figures
Okay,
entrusted
so?
with responsibility for major cities
And?
institutions.
The fighting part is all we have to worry about.
That's
Are they
wild
better
though,
than
because if
you,
they're
Eleanor?
consoles and they were consoles
Yes,
before the
I
events
was
of
a
the game,
primus, which is a full rank below them. I could never overcome
then that implies that they're
Teresa's
weaker than
arts
us
or
even at
Oscar's
their top, like
swordsmanship in our
marks.
practice battles.
Yeah.
When they were still trainees, they worked together to wipe out dozens of
And
demons
it
in a
also
single
implies that the
night.
gap between
After
the
that,
top
Lord Melchior
praetors
kept a close eye on them.
and the legates is
I'll be on my
You
guard.
know, Orbis, yeah.
Together they sound
planet-wide.
like
Like,
Thankfully, we're only after Oscar.
we
alone.
can't even
But Oscar has mastered
touch
a new art
Shigure
developed by Lord
or Melchior,
You can count on it being a
but
nasty one.
they can't even touch us. It's like, what?
It's a little suspicious.
You think so? Well, I was at the abbey.
Nah, buddy was
so
stalking.
Why don't you call him Lord Oscar?
That's what's bothering you? It's because we're both so popular with the ladies.
No.
Consider
Okay.
him a rival.
I just want to ask you one question real quick, Bianfu, alright? If you were so popular with the ladies,
Why
how
are
come...
you still single?
No, more like, how come they all think you're cool? You know, with being a Moloch at the Abbey and all. Punch it, time, Agumon. What?
Nothing here that is even to an Agumon.
I'm willing
I
to
wish
challenge
I had
that.
power like that.
Consider, what is an Agumon?
Digimon.
Specifically, what shape does an
Take a
Agumon
look at
hold?
this.
Dinosaur sword.
And what is its subtype? What is its species? Critian Archipelago, so that's gonna be Vesperia.
All right. Now it's up to you.
So we found the new, but we didn't get the treasure.
There's still at least 2 spaces that map that can be filled out.
Yeah. We didn't get any treasure yet, so I guess when I'm back.
Scout ship setting sail.
Yeah, so what's its species of what Digimon type is Agumon?
Isn't he a fire type?
But the fire types are kind of split 2 ways, I think, depending.
Isn't he a vaccine?
No, that's a different subtype. There's vaccine, virus, and data, which is one of the, like a triangle. And then there's the other subspecies, which include things like Aquan, Plant, Dragon, Dark, Holy. It's only a thing in the Digimon Story games, I think. No, it should be a thing in Hacker's Memory. Not Hacker's Memory, but anyway, most fire Digimon, they're not called fire Digimon. They have dragon elements or dragon species. And so, by that logic, reevaluate. Is there something that resembles an Agumon present?
No.
Incorrect, madam.
No, they don't look anything alike.
Aizen is blonde and a dragon. Blonde is yellow adjacent. And he punches things just like Marcus Damon. And both games are developed by Namco Bandai. I'm right and you're wrong.
Okay.
Enjoy your therapy, cat.
Who doesn't have something on their head?
You know who needs therapy? Velvet.
Yeah. Where is the therapy kit? Is it?
Oh no, it's just too big. You can't equip it. There it is.
Oh, but I'm changing her hairstyle.
So dumb.
Not quite. No. No. I mean, it kind of works.
Why don't you have 2 school styles for her hair? What the fudge is that? Oh, the ribbon, right? Okay.
She actually has
3, yeah.
3.
The pirate style is like classic class president outfit. Okay.
Okay, you can go back to your normal hairstyle. That works.
Viva
Everybody has
Las
something on their head now.
Lord. She had a hat.
No, it's not the same. She needed a stuffing on her head, instead she got a cat.
Treasure.
Yes, yes, yes.
By my calculations, we might have to swap the element gate, maybe? That's not the way we were going, actually.
Yes, it is.
Yeah? Okay. Now I can't read the minimap. I've caught your. I can't read the minimap-itis.
Yeah, well, Little Witcher, while I was playing the door, was like, Mommy, it's right there on the map. And I'm like, where is the floor? I can't find the floor because I'm trying to walk onto the floor. And I'm just not succeeding.
You got you dead to rights, Rita.
I was like, you know what? Mommy can't read the minimap. She's like, why? I can. I'm like, you know what? Mommy forgets the minimap exists sometimes.
Yeah, clearly.
What's this? Are we done already?
But I mean, also, the thing with Nier is that all monsters, like all enemies, are like 2 little triangles.
Yeah, it's an incredibly well-designed map.
It is, but that means that I can't tell what's what. And what I'm currently fighting and what I'm not. Like, it could have been a random new shade that popped up.
Is there not a target marker on it?
No. Anyways, I got frustrated with it, but it was funny. I'm like, I would narrowly avoid being hit by the...
The board's nasty, dude.
Yeah.
It's another bug! Too small. Stuffer.
Is Teresa gonna get it for him?
Oh, it's a beetle.
Yeah. A Lionel giant thunderstag beetle, to be exact.
You read 2-minute books.
Why do they always have such awkward names?
I think it's a cool name.
It is a long name. You could just call it Thunderstag.
There's something about her attitude. where
I've
I
never
feel
been
like,
able to figure out why boys are so drawn to these things.
like, it feels like she's somewhat acknowledging that he's his own person.
Huh?
What's the matter? Didn't you want to see it?
Yeah. Thanks.
I think you're right.
Maybe it's she's
When
starting
he
to
was
realize
little,
that's
Oscar was always running around the woods
how
collecting
she
bugs.
was treated. She was treated like a
So
thing.
into it. It was
A
never
tool,
long
an
before he
object
tripped
after
and
her
hurt
mom
himself.
died.
Did you grab bugs
Perpetuating
for
the cycle is not
Yes,
good, but
I thought they
No,
were
but I
gross.
think she's finally
But
breaking
I was
it.
much taller than him, and I had the reach. Once, he gave me a whole pile of cicada shells as his way of thanking me. I just screamed.
ugh.
I'm sure he just wanted you to know how he felt.
I don't think she holds it against him.
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
Velvet never likes it when I give her
Rather
cicada
unusual
shells.
for a Malak like you to contemplate such things.
Well, I try to. It's just really hard sometimes.
It's hard for people, too. Sometimes it feels insurmountable, and yet we can't give up. Sometimes you just have to say what you believe in your heart, even if you're not good at saying it.
She's like, it's hard for
What
people
I
to
believe.
self-consciously like ignore the fact that she doesn't
Hurry
think
up
he's not
already!
I like this scene.
What were you two talking about?
Nothing.
Sophie gets so jealous so easily.
Velvet's suspicious of everybody at the basis. Like,
Yeah.
she doesn't really trust Teresa to begin with.
But she does trust sort of Fee.
Yeah. She also consistently reminds herself that like she can't treat him like she did Laffy said.
Yeah. Oh! It's so gross and creepy!
Do you know that octopodes can only live like 2 years?
Yes.
It's tragic.
Yeah, I saw a video. I don't know if you heard me talking to your parents about it, but I saw a video the other day.
The thing just doesn't exist. What the hell? Oh wait, you had it.
I had it?
Yeah. No, that's brave.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
But it was of a little boy who had just come home. He was like 6. He had just learned about octopus. He told his mom about how they learned about it, and she's like, oh, cool, cool, cool. And then he was like, I don't want to go in the ocean ever again. I'm scared of the ocean. And she's like, why? And he's like, well, I learned that octopus can talk with crabs.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me about this.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I thought it was funny because she's like,
I don't
what
want
is
to
that?
go in my bum hole.
Yeah, she's like, what does that have to do with it? Like, that makes no sense. And then he was like, I don't want an octopus to call him my butt crack. I was like, he learned about it in school.
I blame the internet. A couple years ago when Endgame came out, people were like, I know how it's going to end. It's just going to be one Ant-Man, one Thanos, one butthole, expand.
Octopus Dad is weird.
Octodad?
Yeah.
Dadliest catch. That's a goofy game, yes.
It is, and Little Witcher absolutely loves it. He thinks it's hilarious.
It's super funny. It's super hard to control, which is the whole point.
Yeah. But, like, what I thought was, like, I'm, like, thinking about the relationship, and I'm like, how has she never clued in?
He's got that octo riz.
Especially, like, with the physical nature of their relationship.
How does he have kids that aren't part octopus?
Right?
Don't ask questions. He has to conceal his identity.
I'm like...
Hey, Laffy-Set. Found a new stag beetle, did you? Ooh, those pincers are sharp. Eisen, take a look at this fine specimen of a stag.
They're gonna fight about it again.
I believe that might be a
Not again, Eisen!
Listen, you two. If you're gonna get in another fight over this, I'll just say it's a new type of drone.
You already know it's a stag.
You wouldn't. You've really figured us out, huh?
Eleanor, you didn't make him say that just now, did you?
I did not. I've made a pact with him as a vessel, but he isn't tethered to me.
Malak, acting so human.
I used to think that way. Malakim possessing free will just like humans? It was inconceivable.
You realize there's another
But
Malik
meeting
standing
Laffy
right
said
there,
it
right?
once.
Eisen's like, I'm gonna punch somebody.
They laugh in joyful times, and cry in sad times. And their stomachs even growl too.
Their stomachs growl?
Now I take it as a matter of course that not only Malakim, but demons,
Demons and
Therians
Therians have
too,
a lot of
have their
thoughts.
own thoughts and feelings.
I thought you hated demons.
I certainly still do, but now I feel something besides just hate.
And Pocky.
Malakim with free will? Demons and Therians as well?
You must have sensed that in Laffy-Set, or you wouldn't have caught that beetle for him when you saw his beaming face. It must have reminded you of when Oscar was a young boy. Am I correct?
This conversation's over.
Oof.
That would be a yes.
Maybe you're seeing that the Abbey is
Teresa,
wrong.
be honest. Isn't there something wrong with the Abbey using a dangerous experimental art out in the field?
Oscar's the one who decided to go through it. Don't presume to know anything about demons.
Yeah, well, you know, we're gonna stop. surprise attack by a DSP clip on TikTok.
Oh.
Someone was saying he was like really bad in Mario Kart. I was like, oh, thank God I'm not the only one.
Oh my god, yes.
Is this also part
What
of
the hell?
curse?
What?
Surprise wind barrier?
No, I saw that earlier.
Yeah, but why is it behind me in combat? Get it out of here. Fire.
What's more, it's like, it's so freaking useless. Whoa.
It was useless.
Okay.
But we're not going that way.
Oh!
You better be ready.
No one sounded like that before.
Yes, they did. They didn't make a new sound just for that type of enemy. Well, yes, it's only for the octopi. Octopi.
Nothing can stop these fists.
There's something on your face. It was pain. Hello, friend. Fire. There's a series of TikToks that I think we just making these videos called "Which Mario Kart will emote we hit in the club." It's just like their passive stuff when you're on the first. Boom!
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Oh, someone mastered something. Ah, a new doll. Gradient.
It still looks like it's like a cookie or something. Like it still looks
It's more like
food.
paper.
Okay.
The last one was clearly meant to chocolate.
Yeah.
So mortal. You have blocked our path forwards. You have unblocked our path forwards.
Ooh.
Using that art could be fatal. I can't allow Oscar to try it.
Guess who's gonna die?
Lady Teresa, is something the matter?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But you looked like you were in pain.
Oh. I was just thinking a bit.
She
You
used to be
didn't
bombed
have time to rest after
Yeah.
recovering from the Corsair's scourge.
Yeah, he used to be tethered to her.
You're awfully hard on yourself, you know.
And even harder on others, am I?
That's not what I meant.
It doesn't matter. I'm well aware that I'm stone cold. But they say Amalek never knows his vessel's heart.
Who says
I
that?
said nothing all those times you snuck off to the library, did I?
You knew about that?
Of course I knew. But I was just letting you roam free like a master might let her little
And you
pup.
still thought he didn't have
Number
emotions?
one didn't wander about like you did. What makes you different?
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess. But I was planning on punishing you if that behavior continued.
Punish me how?
You don't want to know. It might wreck your good cheer.
Jesus.
Oh, Lady Teresa.
Gross. What the fuck?
Look at how open she's being. Do you really think she'll work with us?
I don't think she's lying to us, but I don't think she's being
Why would you
entirely
laugh at that?
truthful either. Look, I know I probably don't have to say this, but
Probably because she thought she
You
was
don't.
using
I won't let
Maybe,
my guard
but
down.
it came off really
If
weird.
I see anything
Yeah.
funny, she's dead. And since she has no Moloch,
I mean,
it'll
she's
be
used to
quick.
being stone cold, so. Except for when it comes to her brother.
Yeah, her weird incest thing is also weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah! Gold red! Where we wanna get bought.
I should have shown you the second time.
Why?
Oh, I'm so
Huh.
sleepy. Although I think I'm also tired from the lack of sleep.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want. I didn't say now, I said when you want. We've been doing it for about 2 hours. So.
I trying to get over here.
That way. Why are you running? Why are you running? Millionaire. 75,000 weeks to win. Someone has won on the startup, apparently. Okay, Eleanor, I see you. Let's go. We better have a soldier. I'm watching it fly.
Sorry, I need a reminder. Your wind. Your wind.
So you're trying to combo those 2 wind attacks.
Your wind. Your wind.
Sick, that was cool.
Okay, so if I do this and this, I don't have any wind here, so I could do that.
It's fine, because I think the damage buff keeps going inside a combo.
Good.
I don't know, but... Say what you did, man. Let's go!
No question, honey.
I did not do what?
By any chance,
No, maybe.
it's on there for you.
Yeah. I don't remember the big one, but it was like this. Oh, yeah. When you get down, so I can do that.
Fly away, little birdie. Far away.
That wasn't a bird. What's he going on about? Jeez Louise. Did we pick anything up? Yeah. Plus one of Maximal Soul's characters wearing something that's been... Hmm?
No, you can use it.
Oh. Check out our equipment store.
I will. Everybody has something that needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've had that many.
Shoes. Let's get some shoes. We did just get new shoes for her, yeah. New pendant. Bloodbreaker. There's a nice design. Okay. Belphegor. Sure white anything on Magu sounds wrong.
Right.
She's down to like 2 entire things. Why didn't she give her the Feldspar one?
Oh. I thought she already had it.
Nope. Her ribbon also changed. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to swap one off of Eisen. Or give him the fluid one? Okay.
Okay, that should be everything.
Very nice. Ching. Luffy said outclassed everybody so hard by like with his art defense. Soon we will be able to utilize the geoboard within these halls.
Yes. I needed to be comfortable with doing that. I needed to be comfortable after doing everything.
You mean comfortable?
Like I needed to make sure everything was good.
Blocked off by another. Yay, last treasure. Blobber. There's also the geotree there. But we need to be here anyway.
Yeah.
She riding.
What?
Oh, this leads us back to the start, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, look at the map.
Yep.
Should I figure out, like, why show us an entire area? We can use the board in, like, just use the board to cross, and the answer is because.
And that's supposed to go like this.
You've looped back.
I'll end this quickly.
Oh, you thought they weren't strong enough, definitely. Stop it. Well, they go down a lot faster than I remember them going when we started the area off. It was like,
Well, we did a lot.
yeah, I guess we just did a couple things. Expedition! We got an expedition! Yeah, so go to the expedition menu.
Our scout ship has returned.
We just got a letter. We just got the new one's just not as much fun.
Kitty
Alright.
crisps.
Now it's up to you.
That was an item that we got in the other one.
Yeah, it's, you could use it to accelerate the equivalent of this. Still no treasure.
I challenge you.
Still alive? No.
Come on, really?
I did. Told him. And then what did he do? He died. There you go.
Wrong way.
Yes.
Because I was turned around.
And you know what would be really useful for that? We're blessed because this mini-map also just tells us like what direction we're looking at.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mini-maps too, I don't think. There's a lot of it was limited to like a full map instead of a mini-map. That was such a
Well, like, I'm used to being in a contained area where, like,
If you want to
have a full
live,
map
get
and
out
you
of
also
my
have a
way.
mini-map, but, like, it's pretty easy to not get lost.
What? We just flipped both of those.
Yep.
So they're somewhere closer they can unflip them, I guess? Because I'm assuming that they would block in the way anyway.
Teresa, let's review our plan before we go in.
No.
All right. We'll tell Oscar that we'll release you if he gives up his weapons and Malachine. We'll tie him up, collect the Therian, and then head for the docks. Once we're aboard our ship and ready to sail, we'll release you. You'll be free to do whatever
What makes
you
you
want.
think
Very well. But I want you to promise
Oscar
me one
won't
thing.
die?
Promise me you won't hurt Oscar.
That depends on him. I'll defend myself if I have to.
Velvet.
Please, do it for me, too.
If you want to save Oscar, you need to make him listen. Put your own life on the line. You're his sister. Do whatever you have to protect him.
I also feel like
I
Velvet
will.
won't even hold
Even
back
if it means my death.
if Oscar does something. He's like, oh, you want me to kill your sister? Alright.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, killed her. Everybody'd be like, what the hell? Velvet, why? I'm a woman of my word. And that was an ex-woman. She's dead now.
We're almost at the Earth Pulse point. You all know the plan,
Outside?
right?
I'm using you as a hostage to keep Oscar from doing anything stupid. And don't you try anything funny either.
She's gonna try something stupid if Oscar tries something stupid.
Yep.
Summertime waistcoat. Oh, for me. Yes, good.
You also have quartz.
Oh, well then give it to me.
We just got that too. Like we got it not too long ago.
Yeah, I know, because last time we checked, colorful waistcoat was the only one we had. Not colorful. Yeah, colorful. Ah. Flop.
They're not the same. Although the flowers did show up near.
You think I don't know that? You think I don't know every single instance that those flowers show up in a regular playthrough? In that game specifically? Ada, why do you think I'm traumatized by flowers? Do you think it was exclusive to just Drakengard? Because it's not.
It was actually quite funny because I was sitting there and I was like, hey, Virus, look, there's flowers.
I think Nier's done more to friggin' torture me for white flowers than Drakengard has, if I'm being honest.
What's another woman?
I sure have a lot of those.
I knew you'd come, Velvet. Sister!
As plain as day. Now put down your sword and let go of my Theri. If you don't, I'll kill her.
Oh, weird
You
dialogue
coward.
left there.
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar. I'm searching for the truth behind the Abbey's talk of so-called reason.
And your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
No, that was your sister's
Sorry,
idea,
Oscar.
actually.
I've become nothing but a burden.
Teresa, no. It's not like that.
All right. I'll put down my arms.
He's gonna do something.
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
Like either Therian is gonna attack him or something else is gonna happen.
Ah, classic.
Teresa, get back!
Hey, what happened to her now? Oh, there we go.
Forgive me, Oscar. This is the
She
only
can't
way
Moloch
I can protect
magic
you.
anyways.
Yeah.
We've kept our end of the bargain. Take him and get out of here.
I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon
Cringe.
Lady Teresa?
Have you forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
You're right. I am a weak,
fears of the
worthless human. But he has shown me the light, and it shines. My body is receptive to Inominat's power.
Bruh.
And with it, I can protect everything I care about.
Hello? That's not how that works.
She turned into a Therian? No, she fused with it.
She fused with
I'll
it.
kill you all. Anything to protect Oscar.
Bruh. Therian Teresa, weak to non-elements.
Do you realize what you're doing, Teresa?
A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything.
You didn't think she was sane, did you? Non-elemental. On the D-pad. You gonna take both of her?
No, I want to take him out. I'd rather Meg do it, but I figured between the two of them. Maggie is rather.
You know. Oh, she just tricked you.
Like every time I get my
Whoa, Loppy, what the fudge was that? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, accurate. That did like next to no damage. I feel bad for you, lady. I'm just using soldiers. No, she was using screwdriver. She should technically use some of her soul gauge.
There's no turning back. Not with so much at stake.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Let's go! Oh, you did.
Yep.
I didn't want to grab it immediately. This one's the one. It looks as if okay, don't die, little boy. Yeah. No, go back. Hey, you know how I told you to use a life bottle?
No, you swapped it like this second to
She's still in control of her
Look,
faculties.
Lady
so
Teresa.
there's that.
Stand down, or I'll devour you piece by piece.
Hey, Oscar, how you doing?
It's okay, sister. You've done enough.
No, don't look at me. I'm so hideous.
One of her hands is a mouth.
Yep.
When I was growing up, the only one my mother and father ever paid any attention to was my older brother, the heir.
Classic. Everybody's got
But you,
daddy
Teresa,
issues.
you noticed me when they didn't. You looked after me, supported me, smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
Oscar.
Y'all have a really... You're going down bad paths for this.
Yep.
Keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me,
Though I feel like the same goes for Velvet and Laufey said, so...
I can vanquish even the Lord of Demons.
You don't even have a weapon, dude. Oh, he's gonna do things.
Take a good look. This is armatization.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which is basically the fusion of the switches.
Here I come.
He merged with his mother?
Hey, that was
Hell of an art.
none. Only this. Failed Oscar, it says, by the way.
Failed?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's not flop around the pages.
Yeah.
Ladies, you want to heal him, or?
I had less health.
Ah, it's over.
I can't die here. One of my things just I don't really.
Run, Ada. You can't even block an attack right now.
I can't die here.
I mean, yeah, most of the Mystic Arts do hard hits when you combo them. Raw.
Yeah.
I'm getting...
No, you picked that up.
Oh, the water's closing. The soul gauge things are square.
Trying to survive.
That's what you're doing. I've had enough of you.
I can't die here.
Go for it. It's yours and mine. There's one.
No!
Keep knocking out all my stuff.
Yeah, we get stunned and stuff. So blocking's important. No. Just because of the friggin' fact that I decided to accidentally trigger a red spell. I'm off.
Yeah, my new weapon has a paralyzed effect. There's 40% chance that I'll paralyze him.
I can't die here.
Nice. Alright, Margaret. You're not done with that. No! Wow. I figured what the trigger is. It's if I hold the L1 button while I'm trying to cast, like, do any combo or do one like this. So you know what, like,
Good.
he doesn't attack as fast as Teresa did.
Yeah.
Oscar, stop! This has gone far enough!
No, it hasn't. You people hurt my sister.
He's losing control of the Mola! Damn it! It's turning into a dragon!
Velvet,
Well-
quick! Devour that thing!
Oh, he's malevolent, of course. She's dual wielding. Let's go! Whoa.
She doesn't like the taste of Mollux.
She also just got like a ton of its memories, I think. If I
Yeah.
understand correctly. Or she worked off instinct because he was attacking Laufey.
Yep.
Teresa's gonna get mad.
You killed him. No, he was a good kid. He gave me this pair of earrings.
That's a little irrelevant to his goodness, but...
They're family heirlooms that were supposed to
Never
go
mind.
to his fiancée.
But
he didn't know that.
you see how they keep doing this weird incest thing?
Yep.
I told him he should
Oh, he didn't know
give
this
them
at the
to
time,
woman
never mind.
he cares
Oh, so she
most about
accidentally
in the
killed
world.
him?
And you know what he
She
did?
worked off instinct. He was
He
attacking
smiled
her.
at me and said I
She
was
defended
that
herself.
woman.
But I love the shock on Velvet's face and
Yeah.
then immediately being like, no, 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 I didn't do it on purpose.
Took him away. You killed.
She and like the understanding that what she's done is essentially what Arthur did to her.
Yeah.
How could you? How could you? How could you?
Now what's gonna happen?
No!
Oh yeah, don't kill the Therian. I don't know why you still have that momentum, Velvet, but sure.
Did she just kill the Therian?
Yep.
You were so hurt. I'll get you all fixed up. Don't cry, Oscar.
He's not crying, Teresa. I think you
You're
are, but
so strong.
late, unalive hallucinations are pretty classic, I think. Huh, can't help but notice there's a lot of white flowers everywhere.
Yeah. I know, but they're gonna turn into a Therian.
The
Fine.
malevolence, yeah.
Oh, she's trying to make sure that they don't.
Well, she's devouring the malevolence, I guess.
Teresa. Oscar. And we didn't even get the Therian. we
You're
came
so
for.
helpful.
Oscar came at him first. I had to. It was for Luffy.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna blame you for it, though. To be
For
fair.
my little brother.
Like, none of them said anything before she killed Oscar, but they did say something when she went to defend herself against Teresa. Master Smith, which will let us go up to like +5 on crafting, I think? +9.
Nice. She has been collapsing more and more recently.
Also, imagine like defending yourself and you get the like, she'd taste it, right?
Yeah.
It's not just, oh, the contact of him dying, she'd taste it. Which would shock her even more, I would assume. It's like a sensory
Not just
attack.
dead. I killed them. The same as Artorias. I killed her
Also,
brother
just do it
before
back.
her very eyes.
It's not the same.
It is the same! And I didn't have any choice! It was the only way to avenge you! It was all for
Well,
you!
okay, you didn't have any choice because she was attacking you. Isn't the same as the way to avenge you, I think?
I didn't want this!
There's nowhere left to run.
Nowhere for you or for me.
This was supposed to be the last Therian?
Yeah.
Nowhere left.
You all right?
I ate
No.
too much. That's
Ew.
all.
They were close. They supported each other ever since they were children.
I just did to them what they were going to do to us.
And who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Oh.
Whatever the case, we messed up the
Eleanor's
Therian
like,
part of the party. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
that's spiny
There's no time to
terrain.
waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah.
You've been on a quest for revenge the entire time, Eleanor, to be fair. You should in fact have been aware of this.
Had to do it. All of it.
Velvet.
already put us on the other side, actually.
Yeah.
Where you going? Where you going?
I never expected that Velvet would actually eat Teresa.
If we
What
went
else
backwards,
could
we
she
would have had
do?
the quick way.
We never expected that Teresa would be a Therian either.
Velvet and Lady Teresa weren't so different. They both loved their brothers.
Not everyone.
One difference, okay? And it is that one of them is okay with enslaving an entire species. I'm just pointing that
We
out
must
there.
search for the new Therian that will fill the void left by Teresa.
I do appreciate that the game doesn't hold back from
Then it won't be easy
Velvet's
for the
like
Abbey
character
either,
arc
and they still may not be able to awaken it
by
overnight.
just
We still
cutting
can't assume
Teresa's
that we're in the
character
clear,
arc
though.
short.
Yeah.
We can't.
If it takes time for the Therian
She
to
did
be
not have
reborn,
time to go,
this
oh,
could be our chance
Malik
to
had
strike.
feelings. It was
Whatever happened, the seven Therian's
They
ties
have
have been
feelings.
severed
And
from
then
Inominat.
dead.
But we won't know
Yeah.
if the Empyrean has been weakened until we find out for ourselves.
I can try and see if I can sense the new Therian. So let's go back to the prison island first.
You're right, it is.
But I think Velvet
But
needs
I
time
think
to
that's because I'm
rest.
working the muscles.
Right. If we're gonna take down Artorias, she has to be there with us.
Yeah.
I apologize for going the wrong way.
no, yeah. See, so remember this is the geoboard where we realized like, oh yeah, we'll go back. So I don't know why they put us there. I guess they backed off from the Earth Bowl point.
Yeah, we did see them actively leave it, so.
Why give us the geo tree, and then give us a way back, and then just put us on the other side of the part that needed the geo tree.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, where am I?
You want to go
What am I doing there?
south?
There was a shortcut?
Not really. It's pretty much the same thing, I think.
Yeah. I mean, they put us there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, those are the two different sides.
Expedition.
Take.
Dang it.
I knew this
There
would
it
be
is.
big.
Yippee!
What
Curious theory found on. We could send them back or send them to the next area.
We should finish.
Scout ship setting sail.
Curious gear found in Cosmic Island. Apparently its movement cannot be stopped, but a special gear can destroy it. What a curious artifact. Let's see if I can cut it.
Huh? Why is it always cutting with you?
As a swordsman, the indestructible is something I simply can't abide. I won't accept an item that won't be split.
Alright, you've made your point, but let's drop it, okay? I get the feeling that cutting that thing apart would be bad news.
Well, I'm already worked up, so I need something to cut. Alright, Velvet, you leave me with no choice. I'll just have to cut your hair for you.
You're doing that thing again, where you're talking like it makes sense to anyone but you.
Come on, your hair's getting a bit shaggy. I can get you all tightened up in a flash.
Pass.
Relax, you may not believe it, but I was a family barber when I was a kid. Everyone said I did a good job.
I'm sure you did, Rubber. Sorry, but I don't like guys touching my hair.
Because Slaffy would comb it.
Yep.
This also implies, by the way, that this is one of the alternate branch paths.
What do you mean?
Those gears were the things that Ludger was sent to destroy.
I'll end this quickly.
They only existed in branching realities. Which is why she's like, I think it's a bad thing if we destroy it. Yeah, if you destroy it, your reality might stop existing. Which is a funny idea. There's nowhere necessarily that's canon, but like from the logic of how that reality works.
Yeah?
Come on, really?
Well, there was the fact, though, that at the end of, like, Xillia 2, you basically extend that process, right? You can go back into it afterwards, if I remember correctly. It's like, the whole concept was, once it hits a certain amount of, like, alternate realities, then, Kronos destroys the world. Then you fix the problem with Kronos at the end of the game, if I recall correctly, because we got the true ending, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we got both endings.
You want to check our equipment? I feel like I saw something. We either picked up something new or... Okay. Picked up new equipment, is what it was.
I did not like the village that was on the cliff side.
Which one?
The Aurori.
You didn't like the Aerie? Why? What happened?
I had to stop myself from getting an anxiety attack.
Why? Oh. Well, I got bad news for you.
No.
Yeah, I visited every year twice. Well, twice.
Already gone there quite a few times.
Not twice. Every area has a chapter dedicated to it. Twice.
Lovely.
The game is very formulaic in the form of like the first time they're like, go get the sealed verses.
Which is what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, and then there's another thing that they sent you to get.
No spoilers, please.
I'm not spoiling. I'm just
I
saying.
know I watched you playing the game, but I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of things that I don't remember about this game.
You're going. All I'm saying is you're going places twice. So you've done the area, you've done the junkyard. You're missing 2 areas then, I think.
I'm in...
Oh, the south place?
Yeah.
You don't really do anything there the first time around. Fun fact, in the original game you didn't do anything there at all.
That's good to know.
There was a side story that Yoko Taro and some other people worked on. Like, they novelized a lot of like side stuff and content for the game. That was then incorporated some things into the main game afterwards when they released the 1.224777839 version.
Okay.
That's not a silk J.
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexon. A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
I'm not gonna find her there.
Yeesh. Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
It wasn't me. I didn't tell them anything.
Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therians.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait.
They can take
that
with this,
information
though.
came from the Bloodwings?
No, from a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap?
I know
Trap
it's
or
trap.
not, we don't have a choice.
It's
Our
definitely a
enemies
trap.
know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatus!
Yes. They're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Yay.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your
Sure,
hands.
we just ate one.
Alright.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah, if we overcome the Armati, we can win.
Look at Roguro's face, like, yeah!
The 2 demons! Kill!
From what I could gather, if the exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But to prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both exorcist and Moloch.
To think they would go that far.
This is all just conjecture, of course, but we should prepare
So the only
ourselves
thing
as
not
best
to
we
kill
can.
him is the
Just
self-destruct.
make sure
No,
not to
she
leave
killed
any
him.
regrets behind.
He was pushing it too far anyway.
Bienfu.
He's the traitor. To the sharks with him!
I'm about to kill Bienfu.
Even if they did let us know on purpose,
Feed him to the
why
girl!
would they leave us be? I would have expected them to press the attack against us.
Even if their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us, their plan is too many holes.
What if we decided to abandon Kamoana and the others?
Also,
They'd be
considering
no
that
closer to
Ulska was
capturing
alone
Do they actually
on
want the
this
Therians
island,
back?
What are you saying?
and he died, and Teresa died, and
On a ball to lure
the other person died, unless the Nominat can see through the Earth's pulse,
right?
pretty sure nobody
In
should
case
know
he
that the
couldn't
Armatus
capture
did what
her,
it did.
He could kill her and create another Therian.
Okay, so if securing the Therians is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there. He didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
Didn't he, though?
I don't understand it.
He created an entire
It's
illusory
like they're
village.
toying with us.
I don't see any point in that either. They must know we won't give up.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
Whatever's going on, I don't think we're going to like it.
Well, I think we're getting close to the end of the game, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Siegfried and Armata.
So, Eleanor, about that Armatus Oscar used, was that something the Abbey has been working on for a while?
I was never involved in weapons development or anything like that. But I did hear of a secret research division. Word was that they were deciphering ancient scrolls and books coming from every corner of the Empire.
It's a skill that people can pick up just by learning it.
Teresa knew something of the ancient tongue.
Yeah.
And they called her in to help from time to time.
Did she work on Inominat's book?
I was never privy to any of the details, but I think the books were mostly about controlling Malakim.
Well, that Siegfried thing of Zavid's is some kind of power control device, right?
The Abbey probably learned about Siegfried in one of those books, and realized they
It's a
could use it to
booster or something.
armatize.
So Melchior tracked Zavid down and stole the formula. Makes sense.
It was also they could create the Armatus.
Will Ifrid be alright?
Complete or not, they've seen that they can use the Armatus in battle.
They haven't!
They have no use for him anymore.
Let's get back to Titania, Eisen.
They have not seen that they can use the Armatus. Everyone present died except for our group.
Yo.
There was no one to bring back the information.
Okay, so he's a Bloodway agent that works within the Abbey.
No, he's just wearing armor. Lancelot. Titania. Oh dear.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh, the store's not there anymore. Moved.
Oh, we're done here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're level 48. 46 hours in with a little bit of subquest stuff done, so I would assume we're getting pretty close to the end. Well, especially since our main plot was to get, like, all the Therians, and we got all of them except for one.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I was supposed to go to Titania, but I was thinking about going to the Sea Gate.
By the looks of the Code Raid Hunt's order, we might want to do the one in Titania first, because Lancelot's going to be tougher. If I'm understanding how they set it up properly. Whoa, we got eaten by a giant whale. Yep.
It's an urgent message. Let him know that they'll be arriving at Titania within a few hours.
So it was you all along, Bienfu.
Miss Mogilu!
What does that mean?
I'm surprised I didn't sense it.
Gay.
There's a gesh on you, interfering with our pact. Well played, Melchior.
So it's not even Bienfu's fault.
Yeah.
Impressive. That old man must have planned all of this from the very moment you escaped me. Even my imprisonment in Titania and my encounter with Velvet. All calculated down to the minute. Nice.
Forgive me, Miss Mogilu. There was no way I could fight against Lord Melchior's arts.
I don't care. I don't care about anything. And I don't care that I don't.
That's ominous.
Oh no! You've caught me red-handed! I've been in league with the Abbey this whole time!
She hasn't, though.
That's not true. I'm the one you want.
We were listening. We heard it all.
Oh, boring. Fine then. Do with us what you will.
She just wants chaos.
It's not like I trusted you to begin with. Spy or no spy, this was inevitable. Besides, you're not sorry. Make yourself useful and fight for us.
You're good at this cruelty that's also compassion thing, aren't you?
Yeah, it's weird.
I just don't have the time to deal with you two. After this whole business is over with, I'll devour you, if that's what you want.
Hey, Velvet. Tell me, what does it feel like to hate? Does it torment you? Is it agony?
Doesn't have any emotions.
Yeah.
Does the searing fire of your hatred empower you to feel? Does it give your life meaning where there was none?
Land ho! Titania! There's an Abbey
She's
ship
just
in the
numb
front
to
docks.
everything.
Yeah.
Take us around back! If you want your answer, fight by my side. You'll see at the very moment I kill Artorias.
Yeah, every once in a while we got
In the
glimpses
face of
her
doom,
having no
still the crow caws
emotions.
defiantly.
Well,
You really
I don't know if she
know
has
how
like no
affects me.
emotions. Is what we would see that she was definitely apathetic to certain things going on, more than anything else.
So, you're using the Forbidden Arts. This
Forbidden
has to
Arts,
be
are they?
Melchior's doing.
More would know. Oh yeah, they don't have devil fruits. They can fly.
I'm the one you want! The Lord of Calamity. That again? What a melodramatic name.
It's what you're called by the scores of citizens whose lives you've ruined. Face the enormity of your sins.
What idiocy.
We'll carve the weight of your sin from your flesh.
They're trying to
We are
cosplay
the
Santa,
wings
but
of
not
the
doing it well.
divine will.
Right. Ooh, look at that. Bow and fists, if I recall.
Yeah.
They are mad at us!
We knew this already.
As expected.
Couldn't even be bothered to change the main models.
Do you not understand how dangerous and romantic it is? Fools! This is a battle of life and death!
Okay, Velvet. I bet they don't understand for the record.
I have to kill.
Well, what's that about?
I think her body literally rejects her killing.
Well, do something, Eleanor. Well, they just got this. Oh, the self-destruct part.
They
Oh.
destroyed themselves.
Just as I expected.
The Abbey. They know exactly what they're doing.
You haven't caught on to this yet?
Grimoire. Where are the Therians? Couldn't tell you. They came out of nowhere, and before I knew it, we were all split up.
How's the book?
Nearly done, but I'm still working on the critical passages at the very end.
How convenient. We're getting
All
to
of
the end
you,
of the game. She's
get
just
on
about to
board with
finish
Von
translating it.
Exia. I'll find the Therians.
Oh? You really think we can make it past a horde of armatized exorcists?
Yes.
Stay behind. I don't care.
Maybe you can't.
Don't touch that!
That's the comb, isn't it?
Yep.
You don't have to do this alone. We're all in this together. And I promise, I I promise I'll protect you,
I
Velvet.
think she's getting a little bit of issues with the dreams and the guilt.
Long ago, Laufey said the same thing. But that sort of idealistic drivel will kill you. Make your worthless promises. They won't change reality. Look what happened to Laufey. Dead. Murdered. And I couldn't protect him. In the end, no matter how much he cared for me, my only brother,
I can't answer that.
his life torn away from him. Oh, it must have hurt.
Velvet.
Oh, suddenly my numbers of viewers popped up.
Yeah.
You worry about
There,
yourself,
Void.
Laufey said. That's an
Not that you were here, we're at ad break.
An order.
We have to keep Inominat out of the picture, so that I can kill Artorias.
She gave him an order.
Yeah. Wow, look at all that non-XP we got.
Let's go! We'll push the enemy back and keep an eye out for the Therians.
Oh.
Saw dialogue on the back.
Dialogue?
Dial.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay.
He was on the ground outside.
He tried fight.
I know this isn't the best time, but I have something to say. Please forgive me. I've been a spy for Lord Melchior.
We knew this already.
You were the one telling the Abbey about us?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Melchior is a clever one, isn't he? Planning his
I mean, I don't think we can blame him this time.
Forest is the best place to hide a tree.
Melchior used his arts to place orders on Bienfu that overrode Magilu's pact.
My dog.
That son of a
What'd that
dog.
dog doing?
Please don't hate
Already
me.
do.
I meant Melchior, not you.
Really?
Yeah, you got
Exerting
gauged.
control over someone else's life goes against everything Eisen stands for. We know you were forced to do it
Yeah, and you
against
think he
your
did it to
will.
you? He's not gonna do it to freaking Ifrid?
Right?
Serious danger. That's still a fact.
The Bloodwings also knew what we were up to. The Abbey would have figured it out with or without you.
No, the Bloodwings would have
What'd you
just
tell
sold
them
the
anyway?
information, you think?
That velvet is actually pretty good wife material.
The hell?
What fishing rods Eisen prefers, and what Miss Magilu
What'd he
says
tell
in her
them?
sleep, and how fast Dial's tail regrows. What? That's what you told them?
It's done. Pay it
He
no more
told
heed.
them such useless crap.
All right. How?
Eleanor, I apologize for suspecting you. I'm sorry.
Eisen?
That's right. I must apologize as well. I'm deeply sorry,
What did you say
Lady
about Eleanor?
Very well. Apologies accepted all around.
Wouldn't that mean that he was already had that
Are
curse on him?
exorcists using armatization aware
Like had
that
that
it could
order
cost
on
them their
him
lives?
when he was with Eleanor?
I'm sure
Yeah.
they are. If I were still with the Abbey, I would likely be using an armatus too, endangering one's own life.
You could
in
still
order to
technically
save
do it
the many.
without the
It's
self-destruct
the
button.
logical choice.
Yeah.
But using something that dangerous so frequently in battle is absolutely wrong.
The Abbey must be starting to feel the pressure, too.
Even so, the losses are unacceptably high.
That's how badly they want the Therians, and how big a threat we represent. Or it could be that it has nothing to do with us, and the real point is to test their new weapon.
Maybe.
That can't be. It's all an experiment?
Melchior seems like the
Blade
cold and
proves its
calculating
true worth
type.
by
so-
making it through battle unbroken. Are exorcists all that different?
No,
Your
remember
logic
reason.
is sound, but it's still awful.
We were able to survive this time, but it won't be much longer until they've perfected the armatization.
That's not the only thing we need to worry about where ticking clocks are concerned. Am I wrong?
She is in fact a ticking clock.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
We kill whoever gets in our way.
She's like regressed back to the beginning of the game's mentality.
You. But I mean, when it comes to Melchior, he fucks with her mentality a lot.
There's an exclamation mark at the entrance.
Probably Dial.
Is it? another save point at the entrance? We should probably end soon.
Yeah, there's a second.
I don't see us doing much in like the next 19 minutes. It wasn't that. It's Pirate Squad.
Curse you, Abby! This place was finally starting to feel like a hideout.
I hate to say it, but we can't beat the Exorcists. All we can do now is protect this harbor with our very lives.
What about our underwater
Let's do
escape
it.
tunnel?
We'll guard your back, Eisen. So don't worry about us. Go give those
Dang it.
Exorcist dirtbags a big old beatdown.
You got it. I'm counting on you to protect the docks.
Eisen reloads fists.
I like how we never use the front entrance for this. We always use the back entrance.
This is a dock, to be fair.
Yeah, there's two dogs.
Kurugane. Oh, right, he's the...
He took Kuma and Medusa and blew to the back down. That also means that the prince is still somewhere in there. So.
I don't think they're allowed to hurt the prince, but I wouldn't know.
I mean, if they get rid of the prince, then they don't have to deal with it.
Alright, everybody, that's going to end today's stream. We're going to be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with hopefully enough energy to play some more Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow, and then tomorrow night, I make no promises. Yeah, so hope you folks enjoyed today's stream. Peace out.